The Arabs created an empire that most people don't refer to, don't talk about, that's basically been deleted from history. It's the Arab Empire, although I've frequently heard it referred to as the Muslim Empire. The reason you need to not do that and call it the Arab Empire is the Arab Empire was created by Arabs, like the Roman Empire was created by Romans. We don't call it the pagan empire, and when it becomes Christian, we don't call it the Christian Empire, right? And the Japanese, we don't call them the Shinto Buddhist Empire. You know what I mean? When Alexander the Great made his empire, we don't call it the pagan empire. So why would we do this in this one particular case? And what I'm going to pose to you is the reason we usually don't even name it, and if we do, we sometimes call it the Muslim Empire, is because of anti-Arab hate. We have that running through the core of our society, the core of our civilization, and one of the reasons is because of the events that led to the Crusades and the Crusades themselves. In other words, by doing anti-Arab hate, you're perpetuating this old wound. It's time to let it go. Arabs began making their empire, and by empire I mean it in the true sense of the word empire. So, to be clear, a state that rules multiple countries and nations. That's all you need to be an empire. Having said that, you could claim then that the United Kingdom today, what's left of the great empire, is still an empire because Great Britain is Wales, England, and Scotland. That's 3 countries. And then throw in Northern Ireland, Gibraltar, Bermuda, and the Falkland Islands, the Malvinas, and you end up with multiple countries, right? Or at least pieces of multiple countries. So they began making their empire in 633 when the first Khalifa, Abu Bakr, launches his armies into the Persian and Roman empires simultaneously in what should have been a completely insane, impossible, can't be done event. And it's not only done, but by 711, the Arab Empire became the largest empire on the planet to that date. There have been larger empires since, but there had never been a larger empire before this. It stretched by 711 from Spain to Pakistan. It went all the way into Central Asia. So if you can conjure a map of the Roman Empire, it owned about 60% of the Roman Empire. Conjure a map of the Persian Empire, it owned 100% of the Persian Empire, and it went into Central Asia and it went into India. Right? For those of you, because I just said Pakistan, for those of you who don't know, the British cruelly and sadistically cut Pakistan out of India. Pakistan is India. It's just, you know how the Brits are. It's divide and conquer, wreck, destroy, ruin. India is named after the Indus River, which is 100% in Pakistan. It's just cruel. You know what I mean? Anyway, this Arab Empire, by the way, when it was born, it had a tiny Muslim population. But by 711, it had a few more Muslims. It was maybe 5-10% of the population was Muslim. The empire itself was majority Christian, 60% Christian. In fact, probably somewhere around 60% of the world's entire Christian population was in the Arab Empire. Isn't that hard to comprehend? The majority of the world's Christians lived in the Arab Empire, an empire that was majority Christian. In 711. So the empire has been around that, right? From 633 to 711, it's already been around for a few decades. It's not like it was just born. One of the reasons why Muslims are such a small percentage of the population is they didn't convert by the sword. There was no compulsion to become Muslim. And at first, what the Muslim conquerors did was they said, if you're Christian or Jewish, you worship the book, therefore you have a pathway to heaven, so you have to be treated like a full human. But then as they kept conquering, they kept running into other religions, and they just kept extending it. So the Zoroastrians, okay, yeah, why not?